It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the versatile Deebo Samuel. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Cardinals on Monday Night Prime Time.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight we put a bow on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway on a Monday night. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got called for the penalty.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Purdy to throw it on first down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Niners at 12-1 now to start play. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Now Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Unbelievable.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
McCaffrey following the penalty. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. That was 12-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding, offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
But right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. He'll look to set up his blockers. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 7.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches.
McCaffrey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, San Francisco.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Purdy. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and now it's 3rd and 3.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle and into the hands hands of his receiver Moore. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
And 4 at the 49ers 18-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not. And
touchdown, Cardinals! Rondale Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score.
as the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And that'll make it 13-7. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Niners set to take over on offense.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Purdy now to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 26 yards. And the 49ers first down.
On 1st down, Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now stands at 13.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Quentin Johnston leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. 27-21, your final. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback. Leading this Cardinals offense back onto the field, there's Rondale Moore. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Back to throw. He's got this downfield to McBride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing.
Now the ball comes loose, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. But calling luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does. And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. B.J. Ojolari able to make the stop. Second down and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
99 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and goal from the 1. Now Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the 49ers are able to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, no.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance, but a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Man open left side is Brown. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Purdy off the play fake. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 121 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Grounding offense.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Purdy.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
34, Cardinals 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC.
Let's go now.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards that time.
Here we go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Steady.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back to throw again.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Now 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd down and 3. Throwing here, Purdy.
Rolling to his right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Purdy.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game